Hello, welcome to Thrive in a New Vibe. I am Tina Cornish. I would like to help you to identify some of the triggers and signs that indicate that you're about to go through transformation. Change is always taking place in our lives. We don't always like the change because it shifts us out of our comfort zones. But change is essential for our growth as a soul. Change and transformation actually helps us to shift out the old and make space for the new to come in. Sometimes the change and the transformation is quite easy for us to go through and we can cope quite fine on our own. Then there are those times when you get a radical transformation, and this is something where you can't avoid it at all. You have to go through it no matter what, and it is an essential part of your growth in life as a soul, developing and experiencing things in life. Sometimes we find ourselves thrown into the deep end of transformation, and these are usually triggered by a life event, and it can indicate that you're about to go through some major changes. There would be something like a death of a loved one, a relationship could end, you could be told that you've got an incurable illness, you could have a major accident, you could experience a financial loss or a loss of your home, you could get fired from your job, or you could be involved in a natural disaster like earthquakes, fires, floods, etc. These are usually an indication that you're heading for some major transformation, and quite often you will be seeking help, or you'll be guided to seek help through that process. Then there are times of just a gentle transformation, and it will usually be something that you've chosen and you've decided upon. For instance, like you decide you would like to lose weight, you would like to change your career, or you begin manifesting and you discover that your shifts start happening quite quickly in your life, and you find that you might need some support through it. Some of the signs to look out for that indicate your transformation could be quite radical is feeling that your life is a mess, is complete chaos around you. You feel frustrated and angry. You could feel off balance and having difficulty sleeping. You could be anxious and nervous. You might even experience a heightened awareness and your intuition is increased. You could feel a pulling in a certain direction. You want to do this, but you feel you're being pulled in a different direction to do something else. You could find yourself wanting to be alone and thinking about your life. You could experience a lot of flashbacks of memories coming up, especially traumatic events that you might have been through in your life. You can find yourself thinking about those coping mechanisms that actually helped you through those difficult times in the past. And you could generally feel stuck in your life. What was working for you before may not be working for you now. You could feel that there is something missing, perhaps like a missing puzzle piece to your life. You could be very emotional and sensitive. And definitely signs and messages. Now, signs and messages is something to be very alert of, because you are always being guided forward in your life, especially if you're going to be going into transformation there and when you're going to need some support. So, for instance, you could get a message coming forward to you via an email. You could hear the same message coming through maybe on the radio, or a friend or somebody will mention something, and you will be alert and aware that, hang on, I've been receiving the same message over and over and over. And that is something to look out for, because that is guidance that's coming to you, helping you to see a direction forward. So those are just basically some of the signs that you could actually be going through. Now, it's up to you if you feel you need to receive my help. If you do, I have a free vibe kit available for you on my website, which I would love you to go by and just receive. And if it resonates with you, you can download all the things inside there, and it can begin helping you with some shifts and changes. So that's basically all I would like to tell you now, and hopefully I've helped you to identify some of those signs and triggers and you will know where you fit with it, and you will feel whether you resonate with this or not. Thank you. Bye.